The other day, I was sitting here in my fully restored William Morris chair drinking a cup of coffee when it hit me. I didn't have a coaster to set my cup on top of. That's when my alley-picking brain kicked in. I still had this leather sample which I got from the upholsterer who made the cushions on the Morris chair. How cool would it be to have a coaster made from the same material as the chair itself? But this leather was just too thin. So I grabbed this roll of thick leather which I bought at an estate sale a couple years ago, waiting for the right time to use it, and today's the day. The coaster size will be 4 inches in diameter, or the size of a quart can of stain or polyurethane. It's been stored rolled up for so long I need to unbend it. I'll mist it with a little water and iron it between a towel. That should straighten it out. I could cut circles using a sharp knife or scissors, but my laser machine does a fine job. It does leave a bit of fibrous material on the edges, so I'm going to sand it a little with some fine sandpaper for now, and that should clean it up. Now I'll glue the 2 leather circles back to back, smooth side out. Contact cement will do nicely. Normally when you're using contact cement, you apply it to both surfaces, let it set for a few minutes until it skins over, and then you stick them together. But I don't want to do it that way. You've got one shot to line them up perfectly. What I'm going to do instead is to stick them together immediately after applying it to both sides. This way I can move and adjust them. Roll out any air pockets and let them dry under a couple of heavy books. At this point it looks almost finished, and it probably would work like this, but I want it to last a lifetime, so I'm going to stitch these 2 together. I'm using this compass to draw a 1/8 of an inch line from the edge all the way around. This tool is a punch for stitches. I'll work it all the way around, placing one of the 2 tines in the already made hole. This ensures perfect distance between all of the stitches. On the back side, the stitches are a little small, so I'm just going to poke them using the single stitch tine into each hole. Now I'm ready to stitch. I cut about 2.5 feet of thread and stitch all the way around. I'll do the same thing once again, only in the opposite direction. Back to the starting point, I'll cut off the end. Now I gently pound on the stitches for a neater appearance. This leather conditioner is made from beeswax and olive oil. The last step is to smooth out the edges or burnish them using a slicker. What I end up with is a beautiful double-sided coaster.